Welcome. Let's start here. Bend the knees a little bit, lift the hip bones, relax into the pelvis. Roll the shoulders. Breathe and imagine you're making a circle with your hand on your thigh. And roll. It's a nice little squeeze of the shoulder blades as you come to the back, but not too much. And you can breathe up as you come up, breathe in as you come up, breathe out as you go down. Circle either direction. In as you come up, breathe out as you go down. Good. You can either stay with your knees bent or straighten the legs. Take one arm up and stretch it to the side. And pull a little bit long if you like. Place your hand and feel that you can elongate out of the hip. And release. Other side. Inhale. Exhaling. And then to feel it more in the hip, can lengthen out. Stabilize it down. And one more time, each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hands in prayer position or with the fingertips together, but either way, we're going to push hard down and swing from side to side. Just relax. The legs can stay standing. If you stand straight with the legs, make sure you get your glutes nice and active. If you are bent, you're still hugging from the inner thighs up into the glutes. So it might just feel easier if the legs are straight, because the legs, with legs bent, you have more strength through the legs. And we try to loosen up the upper torso and the ribs and the hips, the lower back. Let's roll forward and back. So I just turn sideways to show you, but you can stay where you are. Relax, drop the body. Keep lifting in the tummy. Roll it up. Roll it down. Roll it up. Keep going at your own pace. Feel that everything starts happening from the pelvis. You lift the tummy and you stay lifted as you pull, and you get an extension through the back. As you're coming up, it's lifting from the tummy. The head will just follow and come straight up. So when you go down, you don't have to lead with the chest. You lift the belly, it relaxes, folds over, and then you lift from the belly. Last one. When you're ready, come back to the previous position. Now the back might feel a little looser. Get active, shoulder blades down your back, and twist from side to side. And to warm up and to get internal energy flowing, the breath can be strong. You can breathe out to one side. Last few. And take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Come to seated. And start with one leg out to the side, one leg into the groin. And take it easy in the beginning. You'll feel your body will start warming up and waking up. Place the hand onto the side, stretch over. Place the hand on the other side, stretch over. Lifting from the belly. Inhaling up, exhaling to the side. Allow your hips to feel rooted. Try not to be too up in the body. Settle it and then lift from your belly. You'll make the space that your groin, that your hip needs by being strong in the stomach, not lifted off the floor. Stay relaxed on the floor. Lift the space of your torso off the hips with your stomach strength. Good, one more on each side. And when you're ready, we're going to go over the leg and then over. So you can do just placing your hands, you can reach for the foot, but just placing your hands there is nice. It relaxes, so your hips stay relaxed, and you turn towards a bent leg and you fold over. Lift from the belly, fold. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So some mornings or some days you might feel you want to go more vigorous, then you're welcome to pick up speed. Some days you want to take it a little bit easier, relax, scoop it, feel it deeper. And the legs are relaxed, they're placed, but the thighs are relaxed. You don't have to tense, you're lifting up at the pelvic floor muscles. Good, last one. Let's change it to the other leg. And we go side to side first, ankle on, hand on the ankle, reaching over, hand on the floor, reaching over. Keep going from side to side. Again, root. So when I say root, all I do is I feel I'm sinking a little bit and relaxing. Relaxing is a good word, into the earth. And then naturally my body goes into a lift. Whereas if I'm tense, it's kind of tight and tighten the muscles. So relax and feel natural lift. And we go from side to side, over the foot, over the leg, over the knee. This is beautiful for hip health. And of course, you can always take it longer, deeper stretching. So every day can be a little different feeling in the same movement. And last one. Relax. Okay, bring the legs together. Come lie down onto your back. And we're going to do bicycle. But before we even do the legs, I want to explain how you're going to get into the pelvis. So if you're just sitting like this and you let the hips sink and relax, so not holding too tight, because as soon as you hold this muscle, the thigh muscle, the hip muscle, it gets tight here. And I go, relax into it. pressing your feet a little bit away. So if you feel that press in your feet and you feel your pelvic floor muscles lifting in the opposite direction, so I'm pushing away, pulling up, pushing away, pulling up, then I'm really activating only in the core, and the leg feels quite relaxed to do, and it's not tensing from the hip into the thigh. Okay, so we're going to try that. Lie down. I'll talk you through. Push your lower back into the ground and then drop the rib cage in the front. Now that's quite a difficult one, because as soon as we drop the rib cage, you feel your shoulders want to lift off the floor. So we have to get a little stronger in the tummy, even stronger, pull it down, and then draw the shoulder blades down your back. Now if that doesn't feel easy, then it will be easier to start with head lifted off the floor, so you can feel the shoulder blades pull down, and you scoop the tummy. So you might want to be there. Lift your legs, and you're going to bicycle, but you're holding it all in the stomach. And try and imagine you are pedaling on a big wooden wheel. So I'm not just going, I'm going to hug into the belly and stretch it and softly pull it. Think of your feet being a big circle. And if that feels okay, you can try and get your head down with the shoulder blades down. Sometimes it's not comfortable holding the head for so long, so it's a bit of a choice. But then that stronger tummy. You want the hips to feel free. And gently to come down. Take a moment, relax, open the soles of your feet towards each other, open the knees. And you might want to bounce or just relax or wiggle in the lower back. Like even though we're just relaxing, yeah, you could do anything else, but also you can just drop and feel the sensations in the body. Take the arms up to the sky. Push the lower back into the ground. Pull the arms next to the ears. So if that's not possible, just pull them out. Pull them as long as you can. Pull them just as long as you can. Stop when it can't go any longer. And breathe. Imagine you're pushing your feet. Scoop your tummy and pull the toes away from the tips of your fingers. And release. Let's go reverse the bicycle. Place the hands behind your head if you like, or keep the head on the floor. We roll up, suck the tummy, push your lower back into the ground. Now reverse. Imagine your big wheel that you got between your legs, a wooden wheel, and you got the pedals like you're making electricity with a water wheel. Try and scoop the tummy, scoop it up. If the head gets a bit heavy, see if you can lengthen with your hands, lengthen the nape of the neck, put it down, draw the shoulder blades down your back. But you'll feel the upper abs between your rib cage really, really connects deeply then. And relax. This time, take the legs out to the side. Hold the inside of your knees. You can gently bounce and open the legs. Or just give it some weight from your hands, or sway from side to side. Gently bring your legs back together. Come around onto all fours. And a barrel roll. Going to roll out in the lower back. You lift the tummy, always lifting the chest so the arms stay straight, and you imagine your whole spine dropping through and rolling. So from the right down to the left, up, big circle. Use the breath to loosen the body. Other direction. And then we go into down dog. Tuck the toes. Again, just a reminder that it all comes from the lower belly and not any opening out and softening the hip down into the thigh. So scoop the pubic bone forward and then roll it and press as much as the back of the leg can straighten out. Take a moment walking towards your hands and come to stand. Now, with this one, you could go to the wall for balance and hold the wall with one hand, or you could ignore that and just stand. Find your one leg, take hold of the foot behind you and have a gentle stretch just as far as it can go. And there again, if you want to deepen the stretch, you're lifting the pelvic floor muscles, pulling the hip open. Breathe. Exhale, release. Change to the other side. Lifting up in the hip bone, press down, scoop the bum, take the leg. Hold onto the wall if you prefer. And then again, to deepen it, you scoop, you lift. You feel the bottom leg pressing down. Exhale, relax. Come to a lunge. Bend the knees, place your hands on the floor and send one leg back. Now we can stay quite high, and what I want you to do here, you might even want to some blocks, if you want to put 2 blocks down and be higher with your hands. Gently come forward and back, and just moving gently forward and back. Join the feet in the front. Change to the other leg. And forward and back. So it will be working, it will be strengthening the thigh here. So just be very gentle and see if that's okay. And come join the feet in the front again. Roll up to stand. Bend the knees and lift the belly, come back down, step back to down dog. Come down onto the knees. Adjust the hands, maybe if you need to, a little bit forward, and lift the tummy, come down on the hips. Come down onto the floor. Place your hands wide, quite wide and forward, shoulders relaxed back. Inhale, you don't have to lift very high in your cobra. You just lift the chest, draw the shoulder down to the floor. Inhale, back up. Exhale. So you got weight on the tips of the fingers. It could be flat hands if you prefer. And then you lift. And you're twisting your shoulders. And it's a really nice stretch for the neck and shoulder and pec in the front. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. When you're ready, come back into a cobra. Place your hands on your side and lift. Come to pose of the child. Lift from the belly and place the weight into the hands. Straighten out the legs behind you and into plank. Now again, I want you to watch it. This is not too much for the thigh. Lift in the tummy and press into the hands. Roll to down dog. Step the right leg forward. If it can, even if it doesn't get fully forward, then step it in. Step it back to down dog. Hover to a plank. Back to down dog. Step the left leg forward or halfway or full. Step back to down dog. Hover to a plank over the hands and back. Right leg forward, first leg. Step it down dog. Plank. Down dog. Step left leg forward. Step back. Down dog. Sorry. Plank. Down dog. Right leg. Down dog. Plank. Down dog. Left leg. Down dog. Plank. Down dog. Pose of the child. Relax. And come up. Let's go into shoulder stand. Come around onto your back. And we'll just roll a little bit on the back. Relax the lower back. And we're going to go over completely into Halasana. You're welcome to keep your knees a little bit bent, or depending on your hamstrings, straight. Good, relax, throw the legs up and take them as far down as you can. A little bit bent is fine. So release tension in the back of the legs, but if that's not a problem, stretch it out. A nice stretch through the lower back, through the whole of the back. And slowly coming out. You can take one leg at a time. You'll just what feels good. Relax. Lie down completely flat on the floor with one foot on your knee. Inhale, and on the exhalation, take yourself towards the side opposite to the top leg. You might give it a little bounce. It might be quite high, and then you can bounce a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Or you just could hang into it, letting go. Inhale, back, up, and change the legs. Put the hips straight and other foot on the knee and drop over to the straight leg side. Slowly back and relax. Okay. Hug the legs or throw the legs up and to throw yourself to come up. Come to a forward stretch. Straight legs out in front of you. Ankle on the knees creates a figure 4. And this will help heal whatever's in the hip and on the outer side of the thigh. Lift the tummy, and you could, if you struggle with forward folds, then it's nice to hold the foot and gently pull just as far as you can. If that's not a problem, put your hands down in front. If that's really still not a problem, hold the foot and come forward. Scoop the tummy and stretch. And just be very gentle if there's anything going on in the knee. Try and relax into the lower back. And changing the legs. Inhale up. Exhaling. Change the ankle. Hug the belly. On the inhalation, lengthen. Exhale, folding. Inhale to come back. Good. Come to easy seat or sit wherever you feel comfortable. You do a little arm exercise, shoulder exercise. Whenever we work with the arms and the lats are tight, then we tend to want to just pop the ribs and get that going. Then the lower back crunches and the ribs are out. So we try to keep the ribs down, stomach strong, and the shoulder blades down the back. That's how we lift the arm. So don't lift to this extreme. Feel the body staying in position and raise the arms. So we're just going to go like 2 chicken wings. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other. So if you think of a subtle movement of elbows coming forward and your shoulder blades together, then reach the arms to a high V. That could burn in the shoulder blades, just doing that. Then bring them back to the chicken wings and keep the shoulder blades kind of coming towards each other and then open out to there. So always give it a bit of tension by holding the stomach. And chicken wings. And you can feel in the chicken wing position, it's a little easier for the shoulders. And then draw the elbows forward and then you can reach out. Imagine you've got tension, put some tension. Don't just be loose in it. And chicken wings, there you can be loose. And then hug the shoulder blades back, open it out. And relax. Good, just round your back and come as far over. Try and imagine putting your head on your leg. Curl it. Inhale to come back up. Let's work on the stomach, some breath of fire. Breathe out, contract. Try and think of pulling your hip bones to the center, your ribs to the hip bones, and hip bones to the ribs. Everything just coming in like that when you breathe out. Okay. Relax the shoulders, relax the ribs, close the eyes when you're ready. Pump through the nose, Breathing out. And also feel the pull of the pelvic floor muscles up. So there's different variations, well, different ways you can feel this. You could just pump the belly. You can add in awareness of pulling the pelvic floor muscles up. You can add the awareness of getting really strong in the upper abs, pulling the ribs to the hip bones. Different textures, different tastes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Feel the whole body relax. Relax, release. Let's do that one more time. We go up to 27 pumping of the navel, breath of fire. Take a deep breath. And settle, exhaling. Notice the inner feeling, the inner sensations. And take a moment before you carry on with your day. Either remain seated or come relax on your back and take a complete rest. Give the body the time to recuperate. Let yourself go into a receiving state, receptive state. Completely relaxed so that you can open to the subtle experience of the sounds around you. Notice if there's tension. It's okay, don't judge. Just notice if the mind and the body is going into tension and irritation, or if whatever's inside. And then see if you can redirect your attention to listening. And as the body relaxes, you move into being. You might just want some more focus by feel the tingles over the feet, the vibration over the palms of the hands, the feeling of your back. And when you're ready, give yourself a lovely stretch. and continue with your day. Take a nice deep breath and receive